What is up guys, it's Dark here, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on keyframing in Sony Vegas. The next tutorial will be how to do it in After Effects and all that sort of thing, what you can do with keyframes, so yeah, today we're going to use Sony Vegas. Okay, so we're going to get like a video or a still image of something. I'm actually going to use, a still image because there's something I can do with it. So there we go, right. So I've got a still image. You can do this with a video as well. It's just literally just that the whole time, okay? Everywhere. I'm going to close that now. So on the still image, say we've got like a tune. So let's get like a mad tune going. Let's get something crazy. Let's get this one. Right, let's put this mad tune in. I'll turn that down because it's going to be really loud. Right there. Let's try and get some mad tunes going. There we go. Right, so if we get some like mad tune going, okay, like this, right? Turn this up a little bit. Right, you can actually hear that. I don't know if you can hear that on the recording, but it's quite loud for me. There we go. Right, sorry. So what I was doing there, see all those orange lines? That is basically, I was pressing the M on the keyboard, and it marks it. Like what I'll do is I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. And now every beat, basically that I could hear, I was pressing the M key. So if I just go press M, it'll do a whole key there. You see? But if it's constantly playing, you press M M M M M M. It's just gonna keep doing the. It's gonna keep marking them. Sorry that I didn't tell you that all the way through. I was kind of concentrating on the beat. But yeah, so if you press M, you're gonna get those little keys come up, and it'll show you exactly like where you've put the M, so you can you know where you've marked it. So now, if you go to where you've marked it, you see what I mean? There's two different ways of doing this. You can either do the whole layer. So like if you've got other stuff, say you've got like another picture. Say you've got like another picture here, okay, and you want to do the keyframes like zoom in, zoom out for everything, then you want to use this one over here, which is a track motion icon. But if you want to do this one specifically and leave it where it is and like leave this one out, like whatever you have next, it's like this one specifically, then you want to go to the event pan and crop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this down because yeah, and I'm going to cut that off there and start calling it down like so. Basically though, what you're going to want to do excuse me, is go to the event pattern crop. Now you want to click this icon down here, the sync cursor icon, and what that'll do is where your mouse is over here, you see the little line, you'll actually have the line on here as well, and it'll be in the exact same place. So say you see that where that mouse bit is, if I move this, it's going to move that too. You see? It's all moving with this one. So you want to go to the line, and I'll zoom in probably. Right, so the beat is there, okay? So basically you want to click on this, but then you want to zoom in a bit, and use the arrow keys on your keyboard, if possible, left and right. And you want to make a keyframe just before when it happens, and a keyframe when it happens, but you want to keep zooming in until you can do that. See that a keyframe there, and you're going to want like a keyframe in the middle as well, probably like there or something. Okay, so now you've got that one is normal, that one is normal, but you're going to want this one to zoom in with the bass. So you're going to want this one about there actually. Is that good enough? Yeah, that'll be good enough. So this one you're going to want it to zoom in. You see what I mean? So like throughout, it's going to zoom in, just like so. Probably move that one a little bit ahead, or that one behind, like that. Okay, so if I quickly just show you, that's probably a bit quick. Yeah, pull that back. Look. Like you can mess around with this as much as you want, obviously. And what you can do is you click on that one, and then hold down Control CTRL, bottom left of your keyboard, or middle bottom. So you click on all three, and then you go to the first one again, and go copy. And then what you can do is, because if you've got it right, you can go to the next one. Okay, step back, and then Control V. Just paste it. Actually, shit, you can't do it. Sorry, I apologise. Just don't Control V because it doesn't work. You gotta literally click on it and press paste. So if I go here, go back one step, and then right click and paste. Go there, go back one step, right click and paste. I'm gonna quickly fast forward this because obviously I'm gonna do them all, and I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'm gonna quickly fast forward it. Okay, so I've only done this few because obviously it'll take forever. Like, look how much I've done out of all of them, right? Well, basically, I would recommend doing them each singly and making sure going back over them and over them and over them just to make sure they're perfect to how you want them. However, I ain't really got that much time to sort of do that, so I'm just going to quickly show you what I've got so far. See what I mean? So like it really works out really well. Like if I just play it one more time, because that was actually really cool. See that? You can mess around as well, like as much as you want with it. And basically just make like I don't know. Just if it doesn't look right, then just alter it. Just keep like messing about with it. And that's basically it for that bit. Just thinking of other stuff you can do with keyframes. What you can do also with keyframes is, let's just show you one more thing. Just get like a random picture. Let's get this one. Bring this over. Okay. And we're gonna go right click, insert a new video track, and we're gonna put this on the second one. These lines are gonna do your head in though. So, but what you can do is, you see this like little picture. You see this? What I can do is, from here, like having it all across the screen, can go to event pan and crop. Let's go to the start, or let's go to here, and we're gonna want it. Oh, let's zoom out a bit. There, okay. You know what? Just put there. So what that'll do is, now that I've just like gone to the event pan and crop, and I've like when you go to like anywhere you want it in the timeline and you move something, it's going to make an automatic keyframe as long as you've got the sync cursor connected. If you take that off and you move something, nothing's going to happen. You have to literally move it yourself. Alright. No, I'm not on it anymore. You can take it. No. There's 2 discs. One's an installation thing, which is that one. That one's the proper one. Okay, so yeah, sorry, as I was saying, like, if you go to the sync cursor, if you take that off, you know, if you alter something, nothing will happen. But if you put it on, and then everything you do will basically be a keyframe and alter the keyframes. So because I've put that in like the middle, what it'll do from the start, it'll make its way to where you want it. So if I just go from the very start now, if I like actually, if I bring this in, and I'll fade it in, there we go. There you go. You see what I mean? I'll take the fade off. I'll just put a little bit of fade on. There you go. Like so. That's what you can do with keyframes too. You can make it like shuffle around as well. Watch this. That's the only problem with keyframes though, is that it'll do that, if you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to explain. If I go to this one though, and I get all these keyframes, if I get all of them, I don't know if you can select all of them like that. Oh, you can select all of them like that. Okay, copy. Right. And let's say we go to like keyframe number 1. We go to here, and then we go to... Sorry, this is new to me as well. I just want to see if this works. Paste. Like so. Wait there. Ah, there you go. So if I make that... Hold on, if I make that smaller, by the actual layer itself, should I say. Oh, I've just made this a keyframe. Oops. You see what I mean by like you alter something? If you got this on, you alter something. So if I delete this a minute, and then take this off, I'll show you what I mean, because it'll just alter the whole thing without being a keyframe. Oh wow. Okay, it should, but it didn't. So let me just like go back to this one. There we go. Right. So if you just click the start, then obviously it will just change the whole thing. Right. So if I just go there, zoom in a bit. Okay, there we go. Right, so hopefully this will work. There you go. So it's kind of complicated, but it works, okay? So if you get, I don't know, if you want this to bounce, like so, you can also make the picture bounce as well, obviously, with it. I'll show you what I mean, actually. I'll make it bigger so you can actually see that move as well. Wait, there you go. Right, okay, so watch this. Okay, it went a bit funky because it's in the wrong place. But there you go, that'll do. Right, okay, watch this. See what I mean? It's like the picture will move, like whatever you've got, like movie, picture, whatever. As long as you copy the keyframes as like you've got the other layer, then it will do the exact same thing. So you just got to scroll across and obviously select them, copy them, and then paste them onto the next one as the event pan and crop. But then if you want them, like the event pan and crop might change it because of whatever you've had on the last one. Say like this one, this main picture, because obviously that's coming in. That's coming in like that. Obviously because this one isn't doing that, it just stays as a big picture in the background. Disable that a minute. It just stays as a big picture. So obviously you know you do the keyframes for the big picture, but obviously this one's coming in, so it's a bit thingy. So you got to change the event pan and crop as well, the track motion. But it's all very complicated, and you know it's kind of tricky sometimes. But as long as you mess around with it a bit, then I don't think you'd have an issue with it. But if you want me to, sorry, if you want me to go in more in depth on this, just let me know in the comments or something, and I'll teach you some more stuff about it. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped many of you with the track motion and keyframing. But yeah, so next tutorial will be a After Effects tutorial showing you how to use keyframes and stuff. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry. And I hope to see you in my next videos. So yeah, see you later guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.